Hey guys, I didn't release an episode on Friday, just because I have just been thinking a lot and just been reading, just kind of getting just started studying and stuff like that. So I didn't release the episode on Friday. Sorry for that. If you guys were excited for it, I will be releasing an episode tomorrow though, so no worries on that. Um, I think today will just be an interlude episode slash trailer. So um, yeah, here goes. So I'm hanging out with someone the other day, and something comes to mind, something that I haven't thought about in a while, and it's how hot a stove is to touch. And so the person I'm hanging with is a child, at the time at least. And so what they did was they put their hand close to the stove, and I remarked to them, if you touch the stove, because it's an old stove, not one of the new ones that are flat, it had a open blue turning to red flame. And I told them that if you touch the fire, you're gonna burn. And so they asked me, on what basis do you have this knowledge? And then I say, well, isn't it warm when you get close to it? And he said, yeah. And I said, so imagine if you touched it. And then they said, well, it can't be that hot. And at that point, I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to convince somebody, I have to put myself in a scenario as if I had never touched it, only to give reasoning to why you shouldn't, right? And so I told them, have you ever been outside? And they said, of course. And so I said, well, if you've ever been outside, then you ever felt the warmth of the sun? And they said, of course. And so I said, well, imagine if you touched the sun. How hot would that be? And they said, pretty hot. So I said, are you going to heed my advice? Or are you simply going to? Needless to say, the outcome doesn't really matter. But I hope you get the point. And so the trailer that I wanted to give you guys today is about everything that's kind of happened, not just in this past year, but in general. I don't know if you guys know, but it's the anniversary of the podcast. It's about a year now, either this week or next week. But yeah, it's been about a year, either a year or a full actual year since the podcast started, since all this started. And yeah, so I hope you guys are ready for the episode. I hope you guys are excited for it. It should start. Let's see. When should it start? Okay, so I'll start the episode 2 hours after this. After I post this, I still have to clean it up and stuff. You know how it is. But in an hour, or my bad, 2 hours, I'll post this. My bad. I'll start the episode. There's been a lot of things on my mind lately, so, and instead of just keeping them in my head, I'm just gonna express them. I think that's the best way to do it. So, yeah, I am. Hope you guys stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.